Your internet search is over. You found Ron and Fez.
Hey, I watched a little bit of World Cup today, Fezzy.
Yeah? How was it for you?
Brazil.
Ole, ole, ole.
One of these guys, they get hit by a ball when they're out of something and faked it and went down like they got hit real hard, and, the other guy got the red card. And it was kind of like what we do here in the States, like if somebody hits a kicker, the kicker puts on an act.
Right. Yeah.
Apparently now the World Cup committee might set in and fine this guy or even suspend him.
Really?
Because you're not allowed to fake it out there.
You're screwing with stoppage time at that point.
Well, I don't even think there was a lot of stoppage time pulled up. I think that they just don't want anybody showboating. To me, I thought, the guy got hit in the face. But then later when they showed it, he got hit in the gut and he grabbed his face and went down like a ton of bricks. But that Brazil, they are the L.A. Lakers of soccer.
Nice.
Did you play soccer when you were a kid, see?
Yeah, I did, actually. I was on a tournament team for
Really? Any good?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Center fullback.
Why don't you come in here tomorrow in little soccer shorts?
It's been a long time.
Put on the old uniform. Get the feel back.
I'll tell you what. Really good, though.
I'll tell you what. You come in with your soccer shorts. I'll put Fezzy in the cage. Then we'll have a shootout. See what happens.
All right?
I'll stand behind you. We'll have a shootout. How come this? Now you don't watch World Cup, right?
No, not too much.
Here's what I don't understand. When you were talking about this yesterday, why don't all these kids, these soccer kids that grow up that way, end up watching soccer when they're adults?
Why do they outgrow it?
I didn't even know it was on, actually.
But it's not just that. It's any kind of soccer. It's like any kind of pro leagues.
They all play it. They all grow up with it. Huh? And yet there's a thing. There's a cutoff for some reason.
They promote it enough.
They promote the hell out of it. You know how many leagues have started and folded?
They're always starting one.
And there's a league now. And I think there's even a girls' team.
Yeah, there's a women's soccer USA or whatever it is.
Maybe you like to go to that. Some kind of a dyke thing going on over there.
Please?
You like the girls, right? A little bit.
Where they're running around in their sports bras.
Somebody told me you were dating a girl.
Yeah?
Really?
What'd you hear?
Nah, I hear this and that. Don't worry about what I hear.
Why? What'd you hear?
I hear things. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing things. Roy, you look like you played soccer, like some kind of fruity sport like that.
Yeah, I did play soccer when I was younger.
Never, and then lost interest?
Yeah, I took over, started playing lacrosse then. That's a similar sport, and just kind of lost
people
interest.
are saying to me, too, well, there's too many sports in the States. It's not going to ever catch on because we got football, we got baseball, we got hockey, we got basketball, everything's... But look how much golf has grown in the last 30 years. It's gone through the roof.
People love that.
Tennis has grown in the last 30 years. That wasn't a big watch sport back in the 60s.
Now, Roy, do you still, would you watch a soccer game if it's on?
Yeah, actually, I just watched the Cameroon-Ireland game on Friday night.
Who won that one, Ireland?
They tied.
But you never watch any American teams?
No. I wouldn't watch the indoor league?
Yeah. Whatever. I don't even know what the team's name is.
It's the New York Stars?
Yeah, I don't know about that indoor thing. I don't know if they played it anywhere else but here. That's almost like arena football.
Yeah, it's not that.
I mean, I don't know if they play an indoor league like in England, do they?
No, that's all outdoors.
Now, there's a soccer field near my house, and it looks like World Cup down there on the weekends. Guys come from all over the place, all kinds of, how it's an international city. But I don't see a lot of American older guys playing, and I never see them watching the games. Well, what are they now, on ESPN at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's for World Cup.
And they got them on the ESPN Classic channel. I tune on ESPN Classic to watch 2002 World Cup, and I'm wondering, am I watching an old World Cup game?
Miles and I had that argument today. He's going, this is from the last World Cup. I'm going to F you.
I had to wait till they went to a commercial or some sort of break, and they put up the logo, 2002 World Cup competition.
What were you watching, Italy on there?
Yeah, Italy was playing.
Yeah.
Against ECU, whoever that is.
I wanted to say Ethiopia, but that's because Italy is the only one they had during World War II. Ecuador.
Okay.
Ecuador. But it's so weird because this is the world sport. I mean, people, when France lost the other day against that little team, what are they called? Senegal. The schools shut down. People came running out of their offices. I mean, we don't have anything that the whole country would flip out over.
Where they said the country can't possibly work today.
Right.
There's no way.
We don't have anything. Even the World Series is only really watched by that town. You know, when the Yankees play, people watch. People in Houston don't care if the Yankees are in the World Series.
Yeah, there's not going to be a day off of school for the entire United States of America because the Packers won.
Hey, but if we had a USA football team, we'd be flipping out. Hey, Blackneck, you're on Ron and Fez.
Blackneck.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, the soccer is played at the grassroots level here in America more than any other sport.
Yes, we were talking about that the other day. It was in the New York Times. But why don't the same people who play it... And you know, this has been going on. It's not exactly a new thing. It's been like 20 years. Kids have been playing soccer. But when they get older, those same kids, they're not watching or supporting a pro soccer team. What happens to them?
It's because the children, when they grow up to be adults, they're always looking at the dollar signs. They're not looking at the fact that you can take soccer and go overseas and play somewhere else.
No, I'm talking about just being a fan. I'm not talking about
joining the sport.
Yeah, I'm saying why don't Americans, these same kids that at least for 20, 25 years have been watching the sport, why don't they grow up and watch it?
Because you think it would work. It's a perfect formula. You're getting the little kids to play soccer. You're spoon-feeding it to them.
Yeah.
It's because the average American fan is spoiled. They're used to the issue of a high-scoring game with a lot of substitutions.
What about hockey? Not a high-scoring game. They love it.
Well, hockey is actually played on a very small surface, and you know there are nights when teams just take the night off, and you can have 8-0, 6-3, and a lot of violence in the game.
Yeah, but I'm sure that happens. But why just America? Out of everybody, why are the only ones not enjoying it?
Yeah, and the interest is there. You're not talking about converting adults.
Right.
The interest is there with enough of these kids. How many million did they say? 6.5?
Yeah, but even, Fez, if you're looking at guys now that are like 28 to early 30s, it's been that much bigger. It's been definitely more kids play soccer than play football. And more kids play, way more. And more kids play soccer than play baseball or even basketball in this country.
So it's there. The interest is there for the little kids. They don't hold it.
Yeah. What happens to them?
What goes horribly wrong for soccer?
The only thing I can think of, we get Tenacious C in a pair of shorts, and we get a shootout going.
You want a shootout?
Augustine, you're on Fez.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, the problem is that the league, when you watch it, it really is not that great. Like, they should import foreign players. Like, back in the 70s, I'm 20 years old, back in the 70s when they had Pelé, all these guys from Europe, the league was doing good. But
well, only wherever Pele played. Then the league did good.
If you think about it, if they get players from other countries, for example, like in England or in Italy or in Scotland or in Germany, all these leagues are very huge.
All right, but I understand what you're saying. But why you're saying that, you would think then American kids or even older people, that are soccer fans that played it, enjoy the game, would be crazy about their World Cup because we're watching the greatest players. Now, I know nothing about soccer. I didn't play it when I was a kid. And yet I'm watching that Brazil team, and I'm going, these effers are good.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Ronaldo's hot.
Let's not turn it into a gay thing, Fez. Let's be comfortable with it. You don't say another man's hot without it being taken gay.
Really?
Here is...
what country am I living in?
Here's John. John, you're on Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey. It's because it's the most boring sport to watch.
More boring than watching, let's say, golf?
No, but more boring than bowling, because at least with bowling you get the crash of the pins.
But, definitely everyone used to say, oh, no one will ever watch golf. And now they get big ad rates. They get big money.
That's just a yuppie sport. That's why everybody's into the golf.
You're missing my point completely. You're completely missing my point. It seems like, all right, you know how you wish you owned a football franchise your family owned, did so much money?
Yeah, it's fun.
Back in the day, you could have got one for $20,000, $30,000. It seems like if you ever wanted to get into the ground floor of a sports team, it would be soccer in this country. And yet they've lost billions of dollars trying to promote the sport. Well, millions.
Well, they start league after league, and they all fold. 877-692-1027.
All right, we've got to take a break. We'll come right back. It's Ron and Fez.
We're Ron and Fez. 877-692-1027.
Fezzy, Billy Staples went out to get us some Two Boots Pizza.
Yes.
We got him on the line. Billy.
Billy Staples here. 3 hot to go, 2 Boots pizzas in the seat with me.
Why can't you talk like a human being? Why?
I am a human being. I'm just excited about 2 Boots.
Sing-songy cartoon.
Speaking of which, this is my driver, Sing. We're on our way back. Hey, Sing. He said hello.
What a nut.
Where are you right now, Billy?
We have just passed 12th Street.
Well, that's good, Billy.
Yeah, we're on 12th Street on 1st Avenue. We're coming back.
I like it. I like pizza, too. I don't know why you get so sing-songy.
I'm just happy today.
Why don't you talk that way in the office? Why don't you talk that way in the hall? It's only when you're on the air.
Well, because I'm happy when I'm on the air, Ronnie.
Why the baby talk?
I don't understand him at all. I hope the Long Island Railroad wins their suits and has him put in jail.
They will if I have anything to do with it, because I will testify, and I'll tell you what, I'll lie under oath if I have to.
Here's Kate. Kate, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, Kate.
I was just wanted to bring up that soccer thing you guys were talking about before.
Sure.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that there's no icons for soccer.
There is.
There's no big name. No, but not the kids would know. You have things like golf. You have things like Tiger Woods everywhere.
Yes, but in every country all around the world, not only do they know who the soccer stars in their country are, they know who the soccer stars in the other countries are.
Yeah, but we don't have any. We don't have any here. You don't see them on commercials. You have Ken Griffey.
Well, here's why. Because they're not going to get on commercials before people show up and see the sport.
Yeah, but it's the kids that are playing, and it's the kids that need to. And kids don't watch baseball for baseball. They watch it for who their dad likes, who they're. No,
not at all. I don't think, I'm sure that they know who different skateboarders are, who their dad doesn't. I think they know who different bands are that their dad doesn't know.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
There you go. 877-692-1027.
All right, he's wise, Fezzy. Maybe he has the answer for us. Here's Heckler. It's been bugging me all week, though. How you doing, Heckler?
Hey, buddies.
Hey, buddy.
Big soccer fan here.
Oh, you are?
Well, I guess because growing up in Brooklyn, it's a very ethnic sport. And we have a Danish athletic club, we have a Norwegian football club, and a Swedish club. The Brooklyn Italians, the Greeks have a team. So, and then on top of that, seeing the Cosmos back in the 70s, I kind of acquired it. It's an acquired taste, and I think right now professional soccer it's a work in progress. And the only thing hindering it is it lacks a major TV deal. And that is probably what really hurts hockey in the same vein. The World Cup will get average ratings, but the times are terrible, being in Asia right now. Tomorrow morning's game in a match with the U.S. and Portugal is at 5 a.m. Then you got at 7:30 the Germans and the Irish at 7:30, and then at 2:30 a.m. you have Russia, Tunisia. But I've been a fan. I follow the Premiership in England, and you'd be surprised how Manchester United, one franchise in England, is probably the most popular sports team in the world.
It's certainly the most expensive, they said, right? It would cost you more money.
They basically dwarf the New York Yankees.
Really?
And they have a stadium, and they're even planning on building clones of the stadium that they have around parts of Europe and other parts of the country for exhibition games and matches, because the team is so popular. The Yankees signed a partnership deal with Manchester United recently. I don't know how that's going, but soccer needs a little more time because all the kids are playing it. I think because of the ethnicity of this country, with more immigration, more of the Latinos coming in, it's popular.
But you can't always count on that, because I remember when baseball came to Florida, they went, with the big Cuban population, they'll show up for baseball, and that didn't necessarily happen in Miami.
Well, I think the Metro Stars, the professional league we have now, it's having some growing pains, obviously, but it all comes down to television revenue, television contracts. And this is why the NHL is having problems, because people can't follow the puck. people really can't get into the game because the TV deal isn't all these years hasn't been really like what baseball and football has. But to be perfectly honest, on the weekends I sit with a couple of buddies and I watch some of the English games, and I enjoy it. I get a great pleasure out of watching, West Ham United and Liverpool and some of the great teams. And in this country, it's just a matter of time. I predict in 10 to 20 years, soccer is going to be up there.
But the same people said that in 1980. In 1980, they went, okay, all these kids will grow up and become soccer fans, and it never really happened.
Well, I think baseball is losing its appeal. Little League is down, believe it or not. More kids play soccer. And I think once that there is an established league with a TV deal that's going to really give the league exposure, you'll develop your superstars. Like the big stars in the world now, like, say, David Beckham in England. This guy's the biggest name in the world.
Which Spice Girl is he married to?
Posh.
Okay.
And he named his son Brooklyn.
Nice.
But basically, I think it all comes down to economics, and it's going to take time. Right now, it's stumbling. But I think once the sport gets some popularity and a decent TV deal, baseball, who knows? They might go on strike. People are disillusioned. Look at the resurgence of minor league baseball. People are just fed up with nonsense, and I think that soccer is an alternative, and I think people, before they knock it, should really give it a chance and just sit back and just try to enjoy it. It's relaxing. It's strategic. And the leagues are incredible, whether it's the Italian League, the Bundesliga in Germany, the Premiership, the Mexican League. Great leagues all over the world. It's I'm excited. I'll be up tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. watching the U.S. team, and it's going to be a tough game.
That's the first U.S. game, right?
Yeah.
Portugal is an overwhelming favorite. They're an excellent team.
So that game is at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, and I think
I'll TiVo. My
it's going
TiVo
to be
will
a very, very tough match for the Americans. But if we can get a tie out of it, I'd like to see them. But to be perfectly honest, Portugal could be one of the teams to go all the way. I'm personally rooting for U.S. first.
Right.
Probably England or Sweden second and third, and I just like to see the Northern European teams win, but America first, Fez, you know that.
Sure.
I'm picking Argentina because they have Cowboys, and I feel the
big matchup for that will be when they play England.
The Falklands all over again.
It'll be the Falklands.
That's Friday, I believe, Friday morning. And what happens there is these teams have so much hatred because they broke Beckham's ankle last time with a cheap shot. Star of England's team.
So they're in the same group, right?
Yes.
And he's back now? He's okay?
Yep. And that's called, well, he's still limping. He always has something. They call him Bex. But basically, that's the group of death. Whenever you get really good teams in in the brackets, that's the group of death. And that should be a game to watch, a match, actually. And they're not soccer fans. They call them soccer supporters.
And is it called football in all the countries, not just the Hispanic ones?
Well, in the Hispanic world, it's football.
Right.
And in England, it's football.
Okay.
Or, they call it football. And American football, American football. But that game is one, if you've never seen a game, that's early in the morning, Friday.
All right.
And that's going to be at 7:30 a.m. on ESPN2. Argentina versus the English.
That'll be a good one. All right. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you,
Heckler. Guys. Have a good night.
There goes the Heckler.
Maybe if we change some of the things and make it more exciting for Americans,
Liven it up?
Liven it up a little bit. You put 6-inch metal spikes on the ball. Something that Americans could get into.
All right, there you go. Now you're thinking. Americans would love to see something like that.
Maybe when Brazil plays, you have some kind of opium giveaway day for all the kids.
Perfect. I don't know, blind goalies. That is it,
more points?
Yeah, more points. People always seem to make that point about no points.
The whole yellow card, red card thing always confused me.
There's something else out there.
They also don't have commercials.
That's right. Yeah. They just run that clock.
They run it 45 minutes, and then after 45 minutes, they go, okay, there's some extra downtime, and they start running the clock, but no one knows where that's going to stop.
I think it weirds people out that they see a clock running up instead of down.
What if they had some kind of no riot section? So you could take families.
All right. Family day at the football. 877-692-1027.
Maybe instead of a World Cup, it was like a a world water bong where people could actually, you get the stoners into it. I'm just thinking, Fez.
You're just brainstorming at this point. Yeah, I know you really want this to catch on.
Maybe every time you have a goal, it's slam time.
Oh, nice. Slam time.
Everybody in the whole stadium's got to do shots together. You and I are promotional guys, Fezzy. Let's face it.
Allow some fighting. Let them pull their jerseys up over their heads like hockey.
There's no problem there.
Let them fight.
Pantsless for some of the gay people. You have pantsless soccer.
Pantsless Sundays where they can just go out there. They don't have to play all the games like that. Just pantsless Sundays.
How about you let some of those midfielders ride dirt bikes? And you're just making the game a little faster pace.
You move it along a little bit. Covering more territory.
Not the whole game, maybe. Even they just come out the last 2 minutes. They're riding dirt bikes.
Sure. Landmines wouldn't be bad. A lot of those European countries, they're aware. They know.
They know about landmines.
Sure. They've dealt with them.
How about that? We're just playing with robots, like those robot wars, which we love. And so it's soccer ball, but with all those same robots from Robot Wars.
I'll tell you what, you say soccer to an average American, they're probably going to groan. You say robot soccer, you're going to get a cheer.
Sure.
Hurrah!
You wouldn't go to a robot soccer match? Maybe have some kind of digitized Yoda as refereeing? Everybody loves Yoda.
They sure do. 877-692-1027.
You got to be able to put some of this together.
Get rid of the yellow cards and install the yellow discipline. That's going to liven up a game.
So somebody actually, they foul and they get whizzed on.
Sure. Just the little things. The little things you're trying to find to liven up a soccer game.
They fill the soccer ball with helium so that the soccer ball itself is staying about a foot and a half off the ground. It never completely comes down.
There you go. Instead of a goal, maybe a dunk tank or a shark tank even.
Kick it into the shark tank. The goalie's got to go in after it.
Sure. Or, that guy's teetering right there on the side of a shark tank, trying to stop the ball and not go in himself.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys. I want to have a dart gun that you could use at any time in the game, but you could save it up. You can't go to the end of the game. You got to use it at some point. So if there's a breakaway, dart gun from the sideline.
All right, so you only get like 1 or 2 darts the entire game.
You get one shot. You get one shot, so you got to use it wisely. It's like the timeout. Whoa! It's like the timeout flags that they throw in the NFL.
Okay.
No?
All right, dart guns. Yeah, we're taking anything at this point. There's not a bad suggestion right now.
All right, here's one, Fezzy. What if they played on a greasy, hard floor?
Huh.
So you got
greasy, hard floor.
You guys got falling down.
I would like to see. I'll watch that game. That's a game I'll watch.
Or what if you took the soccer ball, and instead of having a big round ball, you made it longer.
Yeah.
All right. And then you let the guys use their hands. You have some passing.
Right.
And you put on helmets and pads.
Huh. That's what people in this country would like to see.
Hey, David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, David.
Yeah, listen, better soccer game. All you have to do is add a second or a third ball in the game, like pinball.
All right, so every once in a while, another soccer ball comes out, and maybe it's gold, and that one's worth like 2 or 3 points.
Oh, nice, if you can get that one in goal.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, David.
Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
9464.
Hey, buddy.
9464, guys. Hey, we used to play bicycle soccer when we were little. And besides trying to score a goal, the idea was to knock the other guy off his bike by kicking the ball at him.
Bicycle soccer.
Intriguing.
Or get the ball wedged under the back wheel and knock him over. It was a lot of fun.
Guy gets the ball in his basket. He's just riding down the field towards the goal on his bike.
Here's Felix, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Felix.
We're trying to fix soccer.
How are you?
Oh, cool.
What can we do for you?
All right, I have a suggestion. How about every time someone commits a foul, we throw empty bottles at them?
I'm up for that.
You gotta make sure you get the right guy.
And maybe the announcer just yells, bottle him.
Well, it's time for bottles.
We're going to bottle that player, everybody. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Chris.
Hey. The bottom line is this should be a women's only sport. We only get women out there. And instead of yellow and red cards, you flash. Every time somebody gets flashed a white card, they got to take something off.
I like that.
Kind of like the woman did in the Women's World Cup last time.
How about even we don't even wait for that. We just, like every 5 minutes, okay, everybody takes off their top, now their pants, now their shoes, and then finally, at the end of the game, they're running out their bare ass.
The end of the games will be so exciting.
Now I'm feeling you, Chris. Now I'm feeling you, brother. Here's Steve. You're on Run of Fez.
Steve, what you got, buddy?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Fez, give me a root and road.
Road and road.
Thank you. Hey, instead of having an out of bounds, the field is played like on a 20-foot plateau, so if a player goes out of bounds, he actually falls off, maybe to his death.
And can you replace that player, or you play short-handed?
No, once he's gone, he's gone.
Once he's off, he's off. But what if
That's
someone
right.
runs him off the cliff? That's what I'm worried about. You have a bigger, stronger team. And then also, what are the stands going to be up extra high?
Wow, the field's on a cliff. The stands are going to be way up there.
Or instead of maybe a cliff, what about a moat? We put piranha in there.
Nice.
Or maybe, and now don't even stop me here, maybe it's robot piranha.
No! Wait! I'm the one who says things.
Eric, you're on the Ron and Fez show. You got any ideas for soccer?
What?
Hey, buddy.
How about every time the goalie lets up a goal, he's got to outrun INS all the way down the field?
Make it a whole immigration deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind some mask players. I wish more sports would use the mask that wrestling's come to love.
Joey, you got any ideas for soccer?
Yeah, I would only be interested when they have flying broomsticks, like Harry Potter.
That's Quidditch. That's a whole different sport, which does very well here in America.
On that, or maybe a hoverboard from Back to the Future.
Do you know
I'm not going to watch until then.
In the fall, there's going to be a no Harry Potter already.
Nice.
They're whipping that thing back out.
I'm in.
See ya, boy.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, this on the instant feedback. How about 2 teams enter, only 1 team leaves? That's Thunderdome rules, my friend.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
I like that.
Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome.
Put it in a cage. Soccer in a cage, people.
Here's Jimbo. You're on Ron and Fez.
Jimbo.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up?
Yeah.
Listen, instead of playing with a ball, you play with a dead duck. And every once in a while, they throw a live one in. You go, this duck's still alive!
No, we used to have the big Chinese clang. These things, we keep missing them. We're losing them as we're adding more of these. There it is. They get moved on me. I never see them again.
And that should probably be near the duck.
Yeah. Here is Rocky. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rocky.
439, buddies.
Buddy.
I say we give all the players lightsabers.
Make it Star Warsy.
Are they hitting each other or the ball?
To me, the young people want spider webs, not lightsabers. Roy, it looks like you're going to win that.
Spider-Man's Total Gross versus Star Wars Attack of the Clones Total Gross.
Looks like that's yours, buddy.
How much was that bet?
It was just a gentleman's bet.
But the thing is, we won't find out. If I'll beat you, by the end of the summer, you won't be here.
Because you got a fight on your hands, Rory.
We'll find out. We'll find out at the end of the summer.
Michael, we're looking for ways to make soccer a better sport for Americans. What should we do?
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Yeah, we're okay.
I remember a game. I don't know if this was New Jersey or not, but remember crab soccer? With that big giant ball and the scooters?
Yeah.
I remember that.
There used to be that kind of little square skateboard you would sit on in gym. What were they called them dollies, didn't they?
Yeah. I'd watch that game.
Yeah, I would play that, and I'd watch it as well. Thank you.
Crab soccer.
Fester, you're on the Ron and Fez show. You got any ideas for soccer?
Go ahead, Fester.
Hello. How about if you mix it with bullfighting?
How so?
Just a couple live bulls on the field. Or maybe a chicken. A couple chickens.
Is there still a ball?
Oh, yeah. There's bulls running around.
No. Here is, so stupid.
You got to take that part off of there.
Here's Mark.
Idiots.
Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez.
right, wait a minute. I know for a fact that part isn't on.
What part? The back part or the front part?
Your mouth's moving.
It is not.
Your mouth was moving. I see. I know where. What? Turn around, but I'm still going to see. Mark, how are we going to fix soccer in this country, buddy? How are we going to get more people in? What do we do?
I think we should change the name of soccer to free sandwiches. And then when everyone shows up to the arena, more people show up to the arena thinking it's free sandwiches.
Welcome to Free Sandwich Cup 2002.
I agree that's going to get more people in, but aren't they going to be disappointed once they get there? And there's no free sandwiches, just soccer.
I didn't know there weren't actually going to be the free sandwiches we were promised.
That's when you lock them in, and then the game.
All right, well, no one's going to go to a second game.
Yeah, right. Or watch it on TV. You want to watch Free Sandwiches? It's on TV tonight at 9.
No, that show makes me hungry.
Speaking of hungry, we got our Two Boots here.
Oh, excellent. The Two Boots pizzas have arrived.
Are we supposed to be thanking anyone, Billy? Is there a plug to be done?
Any idea, Staples?
You want to come in here all sing-songy and fake?
No, I'd just like to thank Antonio down at Two Boots Pizza at 37 Avenue A, hooking us up again with pizzas. Thank you, Antonio.
Well, they got a phone number?
Yes, they do, Ronnie. That would be...
He's not fake.
Sing it, big man.
212-254-0800.
Two
Boots Pizza. Ask for Antonio. Best pizza in New York.
I agree with you there, my friend.
We got the Maybell, the Newman, and the Cleopatra Jones.
Nice.
Oh, I love it so.
I popped them some bitches open. Let me take a good long look at them before I decide. Which one's that right there? It's with the peppers.
Man,
That's the Maybell?
Yeah, that's the Maybell. This is the pepperoni with the cheese.
Which one's that called?
This is the...
and that's got chicken on it, too.
Yeah, the chicken. And this one over here is the, looks like the salami with the sausage.
All right, that's the Cleopatra Jones or the Newman?
That's a Newman.
I can't see him from here.
Yeah, that's the Newman. This is the Newman right here to my right.
To your right, you're on the radio, you idiot. You describe it to people.
What an ass.
To my right.
With the big slice.
That would be the left side of your radio, if you're listening now.
With the big slice of supersod and the sausage. And then the middle,
John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, John.
Big fan.
Thank you very much.
How about changing the size of the players? How about midget soccer?
Oh.
A midget soccer, I'd love to see that game, especially if one of the little guys got caught on top of the ball and just started rolling with it like a bear would in a circus.
Where's Billy? I wanted to hear more about the pizza. Seriously, where's it? What's all going on with the pizza?
Well, let's bring him on in, Roddy.
Do your plug.
Oh, yes. Once again, that was Two Boots Pizza at 37 Avenue A. We'd like to thank Antonio down there. And, of course, the phone number in New York is 254-0800. Once again, 254-0800. Two Boots Pizza, best pizza in New York City.
Uh-huh.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. We are looking at a Cleopatra Jones here, a Newman, and once more, the big Maybell. Okay, and right now Ronnie's looking at the Supersod slice, which is the Newman. Loving the big Newman slice. And Fez is taking a quick look around here, looking at all three pies, giving a sniff out to the big Oh, Fez is going to the big Maybell. That's a big shock there. Didn't think Fez would go for the big Maybell. That's not the big Maybell. That's the Cleopatra Jones. I have my pizzas mixed up. Now, we got the two black cherry sodas, of course, from Compliments of Two Boots down there at 37 Avenue A, and that's Antonio. And like I said before, go down and see them. Ask for Antonio at 254-0800. Tell him Ron and Fez sent you. I think that Rory's going to come over now and have a slice. Now we'll probably be asking once again for the normalest slice of pizza. So once again, we're looking and thanking Antonio from Two Boots Pizza down at 37 Avenue A. Best pizza in New York. Go there. They've got quite the selection. Right in, right out. You can order a slice. You can order a whole pie. They have a dining room right there. You can sit down. You know, it's the greatest place to go for pizza. What can I say? We love it. So, when you're thinking of pizza in New York, you know, when you're sitting around on the night and you're sitting there going, do I want to go to the same place all the time, get the same normal kind of pizza? You go, no, we're going to go to Two Boots, because Two Boots has unique flavored pizza. So, when you're done, that's it. Thank you again to Two Boots. So, we're going to be changing soccer, huh, fellas? I never played soccer when I was a kid. I noticed Rory said he gave up soccer for lacrosse, which is kind of odd considering that neither one of them are in the same season. But, you know, that's just Rory. I was never a soccer player. I was always the football star. You know, I am the five-letter man.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. I'm just having a great conversation in here. I'm just, you know, sniffing the pizza. I'm getting a little buzz going. Loving the pizza smell. So, you know.
Tell us about your lawsuit.
Well, there's not much to tell. I just, you know, really think Fez should reconsider his thoughts about testifying against me, because he really doesn't know what he's going to be going in for if he does go in there. You know, he's got all these things he'd like to say against me, but then you got to realize he's got to be cross-examined, and he's going to have to say all the positive, wonderful things about me that he just have to admit because he's going to be under oath. You know, admit, you know, my big-ass night of fights experience, my broad jumping victory, you know, my athleticism. So it just couldn't have been a stupid, klutzy slip up the stairs. You know, I don't think Fez really thought this through enough. So if Fez really intends on testifying against me, I think it'll be in my behalf. And like I said last night, my wife ain't getting a penny. So... Hey, how you doing, Ron and Fez? You're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. Billy?
Yeah, what's up?
Listen, when you guys have that fight with Al Dukes and Roy, I was wondering if you can tie yourself into that loser league town also.
No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to be more necessary and important than ever when that happens. So, but thank you for the call. Ron and Fez, you're on the air? Okay, that wasn't a call. But like I said, you know, I'm going to win this lawsuit. You know, it was negligence on the part of the railroad or the county, and I'm going to do what's right because I was severely hurt and injured, and I'm going to get my due. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Could you guys just go back to playing the country music instead of letting Billy talk like this? Thanks.
Okay, well, we don't have any country music right now, but thanks for your request. So as I was saying, you know, if you're out there and you do happen to take a fall or something, Ron and Fez, you're on the air. Hello? Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Billy.
Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Yo, Billy.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I think they missed the spot. I think they should have stapled your mouth.
No, I didn't go for that surgery, but thanks for the call.
Yeah, butthead.
Why? What's the matter? You don't like it?
Get RNF back on the ear.
All right, well, no, they're a little busy right now. They're indisposed, so it's...
Why don't you go help out in the bathroom? Maybe you shake it for them.
Nah, that's okay. It's a staple segment. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I think we should cancel it.
Thank you. Ron and Fez, you're on the air. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Hey, Billy, you suck, you fat drunk. Get the hell off the air. You ruined the whole show. You fat bastard.
Not really that fat. I lost 105 pounds.
You're still a fat, drunken bum. You ain't winning nothing. You ain't getting nothing from Long Island City. Forget it.
Well, I know. I'm definitely not getting anything from Long Island City. That would be kind of silly since I fell off the Long Island Railroad.
Long Island Railroad, New York City, you ain't getting a dime.
All right, well, thank God you're not my lawyer.
Loser.
Thanks for the call.
Fat bastard.
Wow, that's original. I found something like Al.
You suck.
So what else did you want to say?
Besides that you suck?
Oh, yeah, you know, that's just your opinion. I'm going to be the one swimming in the white trash lottery, as they call it.
You like it in your...
Yeah. Ron and Fez, you're on the air. Hello? Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Talking to you. What's going on?
Oh, how come you're not creative, man?
Oh, I'm giving it my best shot. What'd you want to talk about?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, how long have you been on the radio?
I'm not in the radio, sir. That's not the way it works. I'm not actually in your radio.
No, I said on the radio, like, you know, like as a DJ.
Oh, well, not a DJ either. It's been a while since we spin records here. But we're just talking. We're talking about stuff, you know. So what did you want to talk about, actually?
No, nothing. I just wanted to to criticize you. It's like everybody's doing.
No, that's not necessary. What's on your mind?
Nothing. Just
You got nothing on your mind at all?
No, nothing.
Wow. I mean, you're calling the radio station. There must be something bugging you.
No, not really, actually. I just wanted to criticize you.
Well, go ahead. Give it a shot.
I just said you don't know what to talk about.
Well, that's why I'm asking you. You know what? You don't like the sound of my voice? You don't think I'm knowledgeable? You don't think I know what I'm talking about? Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
I want to order a pizza.
Sure. What do you want on it?
I want 10 13-inch pizzas, please.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about? We already got a pizza order.
Yeah.
So you're liking the staple segment or what? All right, we got an Eddie the Murderer impression going here. Thanks for the call.
You know better than him.
Well, I didn't kill any Colombians, dude.
All right, you win. You outboard me. I'm punching out, dude.
All right, well, thanks for the call. Ron and Fez will be back shortly, so don't get too disenfranchised. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
You're neither Ron nor Fez, so what are you doing on the air?
Well, it's the Ron and Fez show. I'm not going to say it's the Billy Staples show, because that'd be a lie.
I thought this was a comedy show. When does it get funny?
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about how unfunny you are and how fat you are.
How can you tell through the radio?
You're drunk. I've seen your picture.
Where?
On the website.
You always look at guys' pictures? You can't say that on the air. You know you can't curse. All right, we're taking calls now. It's anything you want to talk about. Ask Billy Staples. We got questions. I'll answer anything you want to talk about. We got a lot of lines open, I see. One maybe. We're enjoying something. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about something very close to my heart. Ex-wives and divorces, and how they always want to get a piece of your money when there's nothing, you have nothing, they don't want anything to do with you. Then all of a sudden you're going to get something, and they want a piece of the action. So you guys got an ex-wife out there or a girl who did you wrong? Give me a call. We'll rip them. Let's go. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, man, how are you?
You're doing serious damage to my hearing. Can I sue you for $8 million, maybe?
Yeah, you can try. You're not going to get $8 million from me, that's for sure. But what's the matter with your hearing? When did this start up?
I don't know. About 5 or 10 minutes ago, blood just started oozing out of my eardrum, and it's dripping down my earlobe.
Do you have a pencil stuck in it?
No, that's in my nose, because I tried to kill myself to stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you weren't successful.
It's really, really just painful. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
All right, thanks for the call. It's the Ron and Fez show. We're talking about ex-wives. If you got an ex-wife story or some broad who did you wrong, give me a call. Or if you want to talk about anything else at all regarding women, you want to talk about Woody Allen in court, you want to talk about anything in the news, say, you call it, I know it all. Give me a call. 877-692-1027. Ron and Fez show, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. This is the Ron and Fez show. You're on the air.
This show sucks, man.
Why? What's the matter? What do you want to talk about?
Terrible.
What do you want to talk about?
Play some Van Halen or something. Cut it out.
All right. Thanks for the call. All right, Rob. Once again, 1027 WNEW. You're on the air. Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to a crappy Airsick song than you on the radio, you fat lard.
Oh, we can get an Airsick song out. Did you have a request? Oh, I guess not. I guess we didn't get time to get that gentleman's request. Another big Airsick fan. And again, Ron and Fez, WNEW 1027, 877-692-1027. Give us a call. We're talking about whatever you want to talk about. And, of course, with me, there's a lot going on. And, Airsick, I know a lot of people out there have been wondering whatever happened to Airsick. I'm happy to let you know that we are back in action. We're back in business. Production is starting this week. We'll have new songs up on the website. I know a lot of you out there have been dying. You've been missing it. We've been getting emails. I know the fans have been clamoring for more songs. I think they just got a little tired of the old ones. So happy to know that Airsick will be up and running again this week. Paulie Bond is in town. I'll be writing some more crafty little ditties. And we're going to make everyone happy again. As a matter of fact, if you have a request for something you might like to hear, you can give us a call, 877-692-1027. Once again, the Ron and Fez show, WNEW-FM. Give me a call, whatever you want to talk about. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, give Ron and Fez, ask Ron and Fez a question, okay? Ask him if they can have you killed, you bloated beach bastard. You're making the airwaves sick, you douche.
Wow, that's a little hostile, but thanks for the call. It seems to be an angry crowd out there tonight. I don't really wonder what's going on. I am usually well-loved and well-liked of Airsick. Like I said, this is the Ron and Fez show. They'll be back in a little while. This is Billy Staples filling in here at WNEW-FM, 877-692-1027. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Yo, stupid.
This is Billy.
Want to talk about ex-wives? Can I bang yours?
Which one?
Whichever one you want to give me, brother, man.
Well, you can definitely have the first one, because she was the bigger of the bitches, so the first one will be a tougher task for you.
All right, Billy, man. Just let me go, all right, fat boy?
Hey, Scoo, fat boy. Never heard that one before.
All right, dumbass.
Okay, that's a new one. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, this show is pretty boring right now. So boring that it's drawing flies. See you.
Oh, there's, we're drawing in one of the catchphrases. That was a callback for you guys out there. Ron and Fez, WNEW 1027. And you're talking to Billy Staples about anything and anyone you want to talk about. Let's see. Can we get somebody in the phones, please? What's going on out there? But, seriously. This is Billy Staples. You want to give me a call? 877-692-1027. We're talking about New York. We're enjoying some Two Boots Pizza. You know, a lot of people reading the papers today, very surprised, seeing Woody Allen on the cover of both papers. If you have something about that, seeing the little guy in court, give me a call, 877-692-1027. So we're going to take calls now. Ron and Fez, you're on the air.
Billy.
Hey, what's up, man?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just talking on the radio.
You're making me. I was trying to sit down here and have a nice, sandwich here with my wife, and I can't even eat anymore. You made me, I lost my appetite.
What kind of sandwich?
Jesus Christ! Get off the airs and put somebody decent that knows what they're talking about, for crying out loud.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. What do you want to talk about, man?
Jeez, talk about something intelligent, for crying out loud.
What would you like to speak about?
Oh my God! I think I gotta run to the bathroom. You're making me sick.
Okay, thanks for the call. All right, WNEW, 877-692-1027. This is the Ron and Fez show, and we're still sitting here waiting for your calls. 877-692-1027. We'll talk about anything you'd like to talk about. If you're wondering where Ron and Fez are.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.